Hello and welcome to Quick Charge by Electrek, keeping you in the fast track with daily EV and green energy news. I'm Mikey G, and it's Monday, March 1st. Tesla was rumored to be going back into the battery swapping business, this time in China, but the automaker is now denying the report. In 2014, Tesla demonstrated the ability to quickly and automatically swap battery packs in the Model S and X vehicles. The technology was touted as a faster way to get a fully charged battery and an alternative to DC fast charging. The short-lived move was believed to be aimed at securing more subsidies in battery swapping that could enable the California Zero Emissions Vehicle program. Tesla was believed to be looking to do the same thing in China after reports came out that its Chinese entity registered a new business of battery swapping facilities. The move was believable, considering that Tesla's previous venture in swapping and the fact that the practice is also resulting in higher subsidies in China. But a Tesla official in the country confirmed that the automaker is not looking into battery swapping and claimed that the practice is riddled with problems. Tesla's controversial yoke steering wheel with the new updated Model S has been spotted in the wild for the first time. Strangely, all the prototype refreshed vehicles that should have it have been spotted featuring a normal round steering wheel instead of the butterfly-shaped yoke. It confused people as to whether it would be an option, but the Tesla Model S and X vehicle configurators currently only feature the yoke steering wheel. Now, for the first time, an actual Model S prototype was spotted with it. It doesn't have any stalks, and instead all the controls for the wipers, blinkers, and the horn are through the Force Touch buttons on the wheel. Deliveries of the new vehicles should start soon. Volkswagen is floating the idea of an ID3-based convertible electric car. If you're a fan of convertibles, you don't have many options for the electric scene. Since EVs are focused on aerodynamics and broad appeal, it's quite hard to find without going towards some kind of goofy golf cart. Anyways, now Volkswagen is becoming one of the rare OEMs to actually consider it. They shared designs of a drawing of a convertible version of the ID3 and asked, quote, "What if an ID3 convertible would be really appealing, enjoy nature electrically with the roof open? We are still thinking about how such a concept could become a reality." Now, if you'd like, you can go to our site, electrek.co, and vote whether you think it is dope or nope. For me, I personally love the option. I'm really excited to see EVs spread into more uses and styles. Electrek takes a first drive on the Volkswagen ID4. The electric crossover is set to compete with the Tesla Model Y and Mustang Mach-E. The return to normalcy in form and function is a welcome change from the other modern EVs that try to reinvent the wheel. Truly, a car for the millions, not for the millionaires. Writer Seth Weintraub writes, quote, "And they are hitting all the right notes here. Where it may not have all the specs that us EV nerds love, it is nimble and traditionally beautiful inside and out. It will appeal to mainstream users. In fact, Volkswagen isn't positioning the ID4 against the Tesla Model Y or Mustang Mach-E or Chevy Bolt as we've done here. It is putting it up against the RAV4 from Toyota and Honda's CR-V and plans to win over those drivers. That's something we here at Electrek love to see." Last week, Rivian released a slew of winter test footage of its upcoming R1T pickup. Fans in Rivian's forums have managed to catch an interesting anomaly in the shared content. One of the R1T EVs in the background appears to have a smaller cab and a different wheelbase. Could it be a first glimpse at the R1T extended cab from Rivian? Speculation at this point, but what's perhaps more interesting are recent comments from Rivian CEO RJ Scaringe. In an interview with Motor Trend, it reads, quote, "Rivian has not shown any of the future products, but the company is oriented to adventure-type trucks and SUVs. Executing means additional production capacity, different form factors, and different price points and markets," Scaringe says. "It is reasonable to assume similar body styles, but in different sizes." Fisker says that it has given up on solid-state batteries. After relaunching his electric vehicle startup, Henrik Fisker started making a lot of very ambitious claims about the capabilities of the new company's future electric cars. At first, the company announced that their first car will be powered by a new graphene-based hybrid supercapacitor technology, and, as they put it, quote, "a solid-state battery breakthrough for electric cars with 500 miles of range and 1-minute charging." And now, a year later, Henrik Fisker announced that they have actually given up on the supposed breakthrough. He said in part, quote, "We eventually came to the conclusion, I think it was probably the end of 2019, beginning of 20, I forget exactly, that solid-state batteries are still very, very far out. They're not around the corner. I think personally they're at least 7 years out, if not more, in terms of any sort of high-volume format." Now, it's a little more to the story, actually. Not long after the breakthrough announcement from Fisker, they were sued by QuantumScape, a Volkswagen-backed solid-state battery startup, over alleged theft of trade secrets. Fisker later settled the lawsuit for $750,000. Later in 2019, Fabio Albano, who was a vice president of battery systems at Fisker at the time, filed a breach of contract lawsuit against Fisker, claiming that he was fired by the company. And in Electrek's Green Energy Brief, a Florida State University research team has developed ways to use a material found in plants to help create safer batteries. The team created battery electrolytes, which separate the negative and positive terminals of the battery using organic polymer lignin, a compound in the cell walls of plants that make them rigid. The team combined lignin with the synthetic polymer polyethylene glycol to create their new type of solid electrolyte. The Petaluma, California City Council this week unanimously moved to ban new gas stations. To be clear, the existing gas stations aren't being shut down, it's just so that new ones won't be built, and banning new pump installations as well. The plan is to accelerate the adoption of electric vehicles, and Petaluma City Council, with a population of around 60,000, feels that the 16 existing gas stations are enough. And finally, in Electrek's personal mobility coverage, Polaris revealed plans this morning for its upcoming all-new 2022 Ranger EV. The vehicle will be a full-sized electric side-by-side utility vehicle featuring an electric powertrain from Zero Motorcycles. Expected to launch in December of 2022, the company will officially unveil the Ranger EV in late December this year. Lime, a major leader in the worldwide shared electric mobility industry, has just unveiled its latest electric bicycle. They are committing to it full gore, as the company plans to buy $500 million worth of them. Lime's new e-bike includes a host of novel features: swappable batteries, an automatic 2-speed transmission, a more powerful electric motor, built-in phone holder, a new handlebar display that matches the scooters, and electronic locking systems. Lime's electric bicycles are currently available to rent in 25 cities around the world, but now they have announced that they will extend that to 50 cities. Thanks for watching Quick Charge by Electrek. We also have an audio version on your favorite podcast player. I'm Mikey G, and I hope you have a great day.